Kia ora and welcome to a new video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today I'm going to take you to a region that feels miles away from the tourism hotspot of the country and yet encompasses two of the biggest hotspots in the country. And that's right, that's the Central Otago. And here are my absolute favorite things to do there. So without further ado, let's get started. First up on my list of favorite things to do in Central Otago is the township of Alexandra. If you consider yourself a little bit of a foodie, you won't want to miss this town. There are amazing restaurants, amazing wineries, and on top of it, there is a big clock on top of a hill that you can climb to. What more do you want? Next up on our list, we have the township of Clyde. Clyde is mostly famous for its bike river trail, Clyde to Alexandra. That's right, it will take you all the way back to Alexandra that I'd mentioned before. There are very many options to hire bikes in Clyde, so you do not need to have your own bike. Next up, we have the town of Cromwell, known as the football of the south. In Cromwell, there are many orchards, but even better, there are also some amazing bike trails. That's a bit of a theme in Central Otago. The Lake Dunstan bike trail is going to be an amazing option for any beginners looking to try their hand at mountain biking in New Zealand. Next up on our list, we have the township of Arrowtown. Arrowtown is an amazing, whimsical town to visit, especially in autumn. If I have to pick one of my highlights there, that would be the Arrowtown River Trail. It's a very easy walk that will show you some amazing sceneries. Next up, and we're getting back on a bike right here, we have the Otago Rail Trail. The Otago Rail Trail is 150 kilometers long. That's about 93 miles if you're watching this from the US. And it will take you to some of the most scenic spots of Central Otago over a multi-day journey. You're bound to love it if you are a keen biker. Next up, we are gonna start hitting the hot spot of Central Otago, and let's start with Wanaka, famous for Roy's Peak and #thatWanakaTrip. It's a great town to drive through and stop for a couple of activities. And finally, let's wrap up Central Otago with the adventure capital of the world, nay, of New Zealand, that's Queenstown. There are plenty on offer in Queenstown and I'm sure it's already on your itinerary. So make sure to go and get your adrenaline fix in Queenstown when visiting Central Otago. That's everything for me today. There is much more information on nzpocketguide.com, so make sure to check it out. And the whole team is joining me in wishing you the best time ever in New Zealand.